you've seen at this point thousands of people between couples, individuals. You've seen all the personal finances. What is the strongest predictor of success?
Strongest predictor of success, it's when they have a really good story about weight loss or grinding through a degree or working through a family struggle and helping someone else. When they've buckled down and actually accomplished something, even outside of personal finances. Like I know, you have the capacity to lock down, go through some uncomfortable months or even potentially years if it's really bad, and get this shit done. Especially those that have gone through, like, we've had people that come on and they've lost hundreds of pounds, and I'm like, shit, man. Okay, if you went through how hard that is, I know you can take a budget, take some tools, take some resources, and actually improve your life. When they've saved family members or friends or gone through really hard degrees with no support, it's past behavior is indicative of future results or something, right? So it's when people have really accomplished some hard things in the past, I know they can buckle down. Now, on the other side, when I have a guest coming on and they play the deflection game, this happens a lot. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to change that. Or, oh yeah, I'm changing that. Or I want to change that. That's the response to any pushback I give. And I'm like, no, you have no example, no history of you ever changing anything. And I have your statements right in front of me and it's all fucking around. And that's this last month. You can't just, your response to everything can't be, I'm changing that. I'm going to change that. Because that isn't it. I can take that word from someone that lost weight, went through a really hard time in life and went from homelessness to back. That I can believe in that person. But when someone hasn't actually had the struggle or done the turnaround at any point in their life and they're just like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's nothing for me to believe. Where's the believe? I don't see the believe.
Do you think it's possible for someone who has not been through the struggles to make a change?
Oh, I absolutely. It's just harder to be like objectively confident because it's the first time. I mean, when I went through my personal financial issues in my early 20s and grinding my way out, it was the first real struggle that I had to do myself because, yes, my family had personal financial struggles and foreclosure notices, but that was on my family, right? As a kid, you might have some like side consequences, but it wasn't like I didn't have to go get a job at 5 or 10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did it. I know people can do it. I cannot play the game of the deflection of, oh, I'm going to change it. It's like, there is nothing to show me. You can't just say that. That's not an answer to, hey, why'd you spend all this? Oh, I'm going to change it. No, you haven't showed me that you are. You haven't proven that. So, yeah, of course. But it is harder to get in to that motion of really changing your life for the very first time ever, when you haven't done it before.
What's the most insane purchase that you've seen from someone who's broke?
Well, OnlyFans is a pretty bad purchase. Paying for titties in 2026.
I will say, ethically speaking, it could be more ethical than free.
Jack, the hub does ads. The AdSense on the hub is crazy.
I hear actually the hub pays really well.
Really
and that
well.
some creators are uploading their non-explicit videos to the hub and actually making like a decent money from it.
It's like making members content versus posting it on Main. Main does really well. Like it's so no, I get it. But I mean, that's stupid. I'm sorry. Titties are everywhere. They're free. Why are we paying for them? That was a dumb purchase. You always got the car, the $100,000 Ford Texas Ranch Ranger fucking F1000. And it's just, oh my fucking God. Or when someone thinks they got a nice car and they got like a Dodge Charger and they souped it up for like $50,000. I'm like, what are we doing? Why Dodge Charger? Why? So cars are always a horrendous thing.
What's the biggest car payment you've seen?
2,000, I think. 2,000, and it was a truck. It was a truck, yeah.
How much were
We've
they
had
making?
a couple that was around 2,000.
How much were they making?
Well, it definitely wasn't in their budget, I'll tell you that. I mean, usually around the show, people are bringing in like 5 to 6.
So they're spending like 35% of their income on the car.
Yeah, but they could have been a $3,000 income. I that was like a year ago, so I'm not exactly sure on their number, but it was about a $2,000 truck payment. And we've had that, I think, twice now.
What's a classic broke person car?
Dodge Charger is definitely highest level of repos, I think. One of them, right? Or Challenger. I don't know. They do gravitate to like those like weird muscle cars. It's classic. That and a big ass truck. Americans and their big ass truck. I don't know why, man.
What would you say are the financial death sentences that people do?
It's the micro purchases. And it's how you do your micro purchases. So even in people's checking account, they'll do the micro purchase of the McDonald's over and over and over again. But they don't think it's much because it's $10, it's $12. Then it's every day, every other day. Or the energy drink. The energy drink thing is huge, man. People are going in and buying $5 energy drinks every day on the way to work. Every day. And that shit stacks. But then you can do it wrong. You can do it on a credit card that is building interest. So it's even worse than on the checking account. Or you could do it even worse. Do it at a 35% interest rate on Klarna. And then this is what we have now on our show. People buy their energy drinks on Klarna. And then they'll pay their Klarna minimum monthly payment with their credit card. And then they'll pay their credit card with like a personal loan. It's just like debt for debt for debt for debt. And the longer you push that out, the further you push it down that debt train, the longer it takes to pay off the debt. But it's those micro purchases are what's killing everyone. It is a high car payment, or it is the micro purchases that you're like, it's not that much, but I'm going to do it over and over and over again. And it stacks up way higher than you'd ever think.
Where do you think the balance is, though, between scaling back on micro purchases and putting that effort towards making more money?
Well, more money doesn't change bad behavior, right? So it really doesn't. I mean, when people lifestyle inflate, you get an extra 25% income, you probably spend an extra 35%. So before people ever aggressively go make a lot more money or go through bankruptcy, credit card transfer, personal loan, whatever it is, those can all be really good tools. But if you don't change the inherent behavior that got you there in the first place, you're just going to fuck it up. We've had people that are coming on the show going through their third bankruptcy because that doesn't actually change anything. Debt consolidation doesn't change anything.
Now, I'm sure I don't need to say this, but buying a home is usually one of the largest and most important financial decisions you'll ever make. And with rates moving around, it's easy to feel the pressure to act fast. But the truth is, the right time to buy or refinance is when you're financially ready.
That's why today's sponsor, Churchill Mortgage, stands out. They're not a transactional lender. They're a trusted guide focused on helping you build a smart, long-term plan for homeownership.
And what really makes Churchill different is their focus on readiness. They walk you through your entire financial picture and help you understand what you could truly afford, not just what you could qualify for. It's way more than just a mortgage. It's a strategy.
And we've actually had Dave Ramsey on the podcast before, so we've talked firsthand about his philosophy around debt-free living and financial peace. Churchill has been his trusted mortgage company for over 30 years, which says a lot about how aligned they are with that long-term planning.
They also have a 4.9 rating on Google and were named the Newsweek top nationwide mid-size lender based on client ratings. That kind of trust doesn't happen by accident. So if you're thinking about buying a home or refinancing, get a customized plan built around your goals at churchillmortgage.com/coffee.
Again, that is churchillmortgage.com/coffee to learn more and to see what the smarter mortgage looks like for you. This is a paid advertisement, NMLS ID 1591, NMLS consumeraccess.org, equal housing lender.